Deep within a quaint rural village, an elderly man receives a card in the mail from his youngest grandson, Yogesh Patel, Harman Baweja. Over in Mumbai, Yogesh's family consults an astrologer to learn if their eldest son, Jitendra, Jitu, Patel, Dilip Joshi, a debtor, will go to jail, and also give him Yogesh's birthdate to learn his future. They are astonished to hear that Yogesh will inherit a fortune if he is married on the 20th of that month. The phone rings, and the family is overjoyed to hear that Yogesh's grandfather has made him his sole heir. Uddharan. Yogesh is successful and living in Chicago. He gets a text message from Jitu that his father Bharat, Anjan Srivastav, had a heart attack, and rushes to Mumbai. When he arrives, Yogesh learns that Jitu had lied to him about Bharat, but that Jitu owes a rich man 25 million rupees for gambling debts. If Yogesh does not marry on the 20th of the month, Jitu will go to jail. At first Yogesh is adamant he will not marry, but Jitu tells him that he also borrowed 15 million rupees from a mob boss. His parents are unaware of this. Yogesh is annoyed, but agrees to marry after the gangster threatens them. Yogesh's uncle, Devu, Darshan Jariwala, subsequently posts a matrimonial ad with Yogesh's photo, and 176 girls reply. Yogesh decides that he will meet one girl from each zodiac sign. Meanwhile, Devu's wife Kanta asks Yogesh's father to hire a detective. She suspects that Devu is cheating on her. When Bharat learns that the astrologer is also a detective, he hires him. The detective identifies Devu's mistress as a woman named Anila Kamdar. Uddharan Chennai. After Yogesh has met most of the girls, one of them, Sanjana, Priyanka Chopra, asks to talk to him privately. She says to him that a boy has agreed to marry her, but she is reluctant. She asks Yogesh to give her time to decide what to do about her boyfriend. He agrees, telling her about his problems with Jitu. Sanjana, touched that Yogesh will help her despite his own problems, hugs him. Devu walks in, and thinks he has interrupted them. Sanjana chases him, trying to explain, tailing Devu. The detective is unaware that he had been with Anila at a hotel and sees him with Sanjana. Sanjana shows Devu a picture. When he says something supposedly demeaning, she becomes angry and tries to leave. Devu stops her, holding her while she cries before they leave in his car. The detective convinces Yogesh and his father that Devu is having an affair with Sanjana. Anila then comes downstairs, looking for Devu. Yogesh shows her the photos, telling her that Devu and Sanjana went to Khandala, a hill station near Mumbai. The detective tells Kanta the story, and they find Devu at a hotel with Sanjana. Devu thinks Yogesh betrayed him, and Yogesh thinks Devu is having an affair with Sanjana. Uddharan. After seeing the last girl, Yogesh's mother Shakuntala beseeches him to choose with his heart instead of his mind. Yogesh sees all of the girls in a dream, and in the morning decides who he will marry. He goes to Rajni's office because she offered a 50 million rupee dowry, and is relieved to discover that she is marrying someone else. Yogesh goes to Devu's house to tell him he wants to marry Vishakha, but Devu calls her and rejects her. He says there is no need for Yogesh to marry her. He knows about Jitu's debt, and says he will choose Yogesh's bride himself. Yogesh is impatient, but Devu keeps the bride a secret. When she enters, Yogesh cannot tell who she is. When the ceremony ends, Devu welcomes the father of the bride, Sanjana's father. Yogesh is stunned when his grandfather brings the money to pay Jitu's debts. He asks Devu how he arranged the marriage. Devu explains that when Sanjana followed him and showed him a picture of her boyfriend, he remembered seeing the boyfriend kissing another woman in Khandala. He brought Sanjana to a hotel in Khandala to confront her boyfriend. Sanjana told him she would marry Yogesh, having realized that she loves him. The film ends with the marriage attendants asking Sanjana's astrological sign. Sanjana asks Yogesh what her Raashee is, to which he says he does not know, and smiles.